Greetings from Snake Mountain Boat Works on Wednesday, April 27, 2022. Songbird is coming into her own. She's been bleached with dailies, wood bleach, 3 parts B, 2 parts A, and that turned her quite blonde, as you can see in these areas that have not been stained yet. We have applied Mike Mayer's Lowboat gelled stain in Chris Craft Blonde to all of the sections on her decks that will be finished blonde. And as you can see, unlike before when whoever worked on this last time decided to just run faux seams everywhere, including where they didn't belong, this whole area in here and on the foredeck, we have now re-seamed the decks, and fortunately we still have Winnie here until this Friday, the other 1948 18-foot Century Sea Maid. So we were able to use Winnie as our pattern maker. So we'll let this blonde stain cure, and then we typically seal it with clear penetrating epoxy sealer. That would be Smith's clear penetrating epoxy sealer before we stain the dark panels. Doing so allows us, we're human, we make mistakes, and sometimes some of this dark stain might bleed over in the application process inadvertently onto the blonde panels. Well, once we have this sealed, we can simply wipe those blonde panels off. So tomorrow she should be looking like she's supposed to in terms of color and pattern, because tomorrow we will be applying the rest of the stain, the dark, almost ruby red maroon stain that's so typical of the Sea Maids. We're getting close to the finish line. Once she's stained completely and we scuff all that off with just very quickly with some Scotch-Brite medium pads, because when you stain, at times you'll get a little bit of little hairs sticking up, little fibers from the wood. They will be removed, and then it'll be time to begin varnishing her. We'll build the first 10 or so coats using Pettit high build varnish, and then we will fill her seams with mahogany Sikaflex 291 LOT. That's long open time. Once that is cured and we've painted the seams white, and for the last decade or so, we've been paying the long price to Interlux for their little half-pint cans of boot top and striping enamel in brilliant white. Well, we did a little test here in the shop on a panel using Interlux bright side, brilliant white topside enamel, And we actually got a more brilliant result, and that paint cures much more quickly and goes on much more evenly, at least in our experience, than the boot top enamel does. And when you can buy a gallon for about 4 times the price you can buy a half pint, it seems like a no-brainer to go with the topside enamel. So that's our update on Wednesday, April 27, 2022, on our 18-foot 1948 Century Sea Maid. Thank you so much. Bye-bye for now from Snake Mountain Boat Works.